यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल श्रील प्रभुपाद की श्री राधा माधव सखी वृंद श्रीमन महाप्रभु की श्री पंचतत्व की नृसिंहदेव प्रहलाद महाराज की श्रीमद् भागवतम महापुराण की इस्कॉन गुरु वृंद की समवेत भक्त वृंद की निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। नमो ओं विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनीति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतिसे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधाकांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। We are supposed to read from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 22, Slok 16. This chapter is the marriage of Kardamuni and Devahuti. Kāmaḥ sa bhūyāt nara-deva asyāḥ putryāḥ samāmnāya-vidhau pratītaḥ eka-eva te tanayāṁ nādriyeta svayaiva kāntyā kṣipatīm iva śriyam kāmaḥ sa bhūyān nara-deva syāḥ putryāḥ samāmnāya-vidhau pratītaḥ kāeva te tanayāṁ nādriyeta svayaiva kāntyā kṣipatīm iva śriyam kāmaḥ sa bhūyān nara-deva putryāḥ samāmnāya-vidhau pratītaḥ kāeva te tanayāṁ nādriyeta svayaiva kāntyā kṣipatīm iva śriyam kāmaḥ sa bhūyān nara-deva putryāḥ samāmnāya-vidhau pratītaḥ kāeva te tanayāṁ nādriyeta svayaiva kāntyā kṣipatīm iva śriyam Mataji's. kāmaḥ, desire, syāḥ, that, bhūyāt, let it be fulfilled, nara-deva, O king, te, your, ayuhu, asyāḥ, this, putryāḥ, of the daughter, samāmnāya-vidhau, in the process of the Vedic scriptures, pratītaḥ, recognized, kāmaḥ, who, eva, in fact, te, your, tanayāṁ, daughter, ādriyeta, would not adore, svayā, by her own, eva, alone, kāntyā, bodily luster, kṣipatīm, excelling, eva, as if, śriyam, ornaments. Translation purport by Srila Prabhupada. Let your daughter's desire for marriage, which is recognized in the Vedic scriptures, be fulfilled. Who would not accept her hand? She is so beautiful that her bodily luster alone, she excels the beauty of her ornaments. Please repeat. Let your daughter's desire for marriage, which is recognized in the Vedic scriptures, be fulfilled. Who would not accept her hand? She is so beautiful that by her bodily luster alone, she excels the beauty of her ornaments. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Kardama Muni wanted to marry Devahati in the recognized manner of marriage prescribed in the scriptures. As stated in the Vedic scriptures, the first class process is to call the bridegroom to the home of the bride and hand her to him in charity with a dowry of necessary ornaments, gold, furniture, and other household paraphernalia. This form of marriage is prevalent among higher class of Hindus even today and is declared in the Shastras to confer great religious merit on the bride's father. To give a daughter in charity to a suitable son-in-law is considered to be one of the pious activities of a householder. There are 8 forms of marriage mentioned in the scriptures, Manusmriti, but only one process of marriage, Brahma Rajashika marriage, is now current. Other kinds of marriage by love, by exchange of garlands, or by kidnapping the bride are now forbidden in this Kali Yuga. Formerly, Kshatriyas would at their pleasure kidnap a princess from another royal house, and there would be a fight between the Kshatriya and the girl's family. Then, if the kidnapper was the winner, the girl would be offered to him for marriage. Even Krishna married Rukmini by that process, and some of his sons and grandsons also married by kidnapping. Krishna's grandsons kidnapped Duryodhana's daughter, Lakshmana, which caused a fight between the Kurus and Jadu family. Afterward, an adjustment was made by the elderly members of the Kuru family. Such marriages were current in bygone ages, but at the present moment they are impossible because the strict principles of Kshatriya life has practically been abolished. Since India has become dependent on foreign countries, the particular influence of our social order has been lost. Now, according to the scriptures, everyone is a Shudra. The so-called Brahmanas, Kshatriyas and Vaishyas have forgotten their traditional activities, and in the absence of their activities, they are called Shudras. It is said in the scriptures, Kalo Shudra Sambhava. In the age of Kali, everyone will be like Shudras. The traditional social customs are not followed in this age, although formerly they were followed strictly. Kāmaḥ bhūyān nara-deva syāḥ putryāḥ samāmnāya-vidhau pratītaḥ tanayāṁ nādriyeta svayaiva kāntyā kṣipatīm śriyam. Let your daughter's desire for marriage, which is recognized in the Vedic scriptures, be fulfilled. Who would not accept her hand? She is so beautiful that by her bodily luster alone, she excels the beauty of her ornaments. This śriyam, ornaments, is some of the acharyas translated as Lakshmi. The beauty of Devabhuti Devi was so special that it excels the beauty of Lakshmi. So here the question is coming of getting married. Getting married is important. Why it is important in this regard? In the Mahabharata, there is a passage when Lord Krishna defeated Banasur and his minister Mura. So then Mura had a daughter called Mauravi, and she was Mayavi, means she could do any impossible things, Maya. So in that way, when Banasura was killed and Mura was killed, then Mauravi thought of, because she didn't have marriage, didn't get marriage. So she was thinking that maybe Krishna will marry me. The situation was that Mauravi was so expert in her Maya activities, she gave the condition that anyone who defeats me by intelligence or physical strength can marry me. So many of the kings, princes, they are coming and getting defeated and getting killed. And then when Mura was killed, then Krishna was approached by Mauravi that, am I going to be with you? And then he said, no, you're not. Then Krishna went to Ghatotkacha, son of Bhimsen. Ghatotkacha's wife was Mayavini also. She was one of the Rakshashis. So then Lord Krishna told Ghatotkacha, you have to do a thing. Yes, please tell me. And he used to adore Krishna as his guru. So then he said, you have to go to that kingdom, Manashur's kingdom, and there is a girl called Mauravi. You have to defeat her by any means and marry her. Can you do that? Yes, why not? So then he went there, and he was supposed to meet the princess next day morning. But the day before he went, and as he was spending his time, he gradually went just to the inner court of Mauravi. Then she says, why you come here? What can I do? I have nothing to do. She says, why? There is so big gardens are there, and so nice sceneries are there. You just go roam around. And he says, it does not behoove. If there would be some girlfriend like you to go with, it could be nice. Huh? You are talking two big words. You dare so much. So, yes, what can be done? So then, well, you are so impudent. So, all right. Your examination will be today itself. Now. Okay, go ahead. So then, Ghatotkacha said, so which would be the first, bodily strength or intelligence? If bodily strength is tried first and defeated, then intelligence will not be tested. So first let the intelligence be tested. So then, okay. So then Ghatotkacha said that I am telling you a story. You listen it very carefully and you have to answer. So the story is, there was a man very lusty and he used to go to a prostitute. And gradually that prostitute got pregnant and she gave birth to a daughter. And then this man took that girl, baby girl, to his own place and brought her up. And in due course, she also became very beautiful. And this man became attracted to her also. And in that way, this girl got pregnant and gave birth to a daughter again. So now, this daughter, the latest one, what is the relationship between this man and her? Then that Mauravi was dumbfounded, what to say. And then Ghatotkacha said, okay, you could not give answer. So you are defeated. So, I am telling you the answer. Answer is, unless there is formal marriage, there is no relationship at all. Only if there is formal marriage, then only daughter or granddaughter, this kind of relationships take place. Otherwise not. So after that, Mauravi got defeated. She was not supposed to be defeated. And then immediately took up the sword and started fighting and got defeated again. So anyway, so here the question is of importance of getting married. Getting married is mentioned in the scriptures, and in order to produce good progeny, we should have this system. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So, here we find that this Manu Maharaj is son of Brahma at the beginning of creation. At Kanpur in India, there is a place where Dhruva Maharaj's place is there, Dhruvatila. Dhruva Maharaj's house would be there, and his father, Uttanpad's place. That place is there. And nearby there is at the bank of Ganges, it's called Brahmakhoti. Brahmakhoti means there is some kind of some like a metal wire that is going down, and no one knows up to where that has gone. And that wire is known as Brahmakhoti. Brahma was trying to produce children from there. And again he was getting failure because until he produced Shatarupa and Manu. So from Shatarupa's for Shatarupa and Manu, this Devahuti was produced, born. So there were three sisters, Akuti, Prasuti and Devahuti. So Devahuti was brought here to get married. Of course, Karda Muni was a tapasvi, ascetic in the Himalayas. Of course, this place is not Himalayas. This place, Bindu Sarovar. Bindu Sarovar is at Gujarat. At Gujarat, there is Patan district. And in Patan district, Brahmapur, there is a village. And there, this Bindu Sarovar is there, even today. Nearby there is Saraswati river. Of course, Saraswati is mostly incognito. So, there Karda Muni was performing austerity. And this Manu Maharaj, Swayambhuva Manu, and Shatarupa Devi, they brought their daughter Devahuti to this place. And they had talks. And as Manu Maharaj expressed his desire, of course, before that, Karda Muni knew it. Because when he was worshipping the Lord manifested in front of him and told in details what is his desire. And he said, I have already arranged your marriage with such and such girl, and they will come day after tomorrow. Like that. So, right on time, this Manu Maharaj and Shatarupa Devi came and then told about the situation. They wanted to give their daughter to Karda Muni. So, as Prabhupada mentions that donating a daughter to a suitable son-in-law is a great piety. So, it is the responsibility of the parents to find a suitable partner for their daughter. In that way, they should accordingly, as here it is mentioned, that samāmnāya-vidhau. Amnaya means scriptures. Amnaya means scriptures. Samāmnāya according to scripture, vidhau, the vidhi means the system. So according to scriptural system, the marriage has to take place. So it is the desire of getting married of Devahuti as well as her parents. Her parents as well as Devahuti wanted to get married, and Kardamuni also wanted to get married, because Brahmaji was looking for people who can expand the number of population. So then Kardamuni and gave his assent. Yes, I am going to accept your daughter. So, Kayavatesh tanayāṁ nādriyeta. Who is there who will not love to have association of your daughter? Something like that. No, ādriyeta. Ādriya means loving, other means loving relationship. So, who is there who can deny loving your daughter? Svayaiva kāntyā kṣipatīm śriyam. Her bodily luster is so wonderful that defeats the bodily beauty of even Lakshmi. Here it is mentioned as these ornaments. Ornaments are beautiful generally, but her bodily luster was better than that. So in this way, Kardamuni, so the system is generally the father of the daughter, they look for a suitable son-in-law. If not one place, another place, another place, another place, they take time and find a suitable person. And then also sometimes they tally the horoscope, how much similarity is there with the boy and the girl. Nowadays that is there, and especially in ISKCON. So this kind of tallying symptoms of the boy and girl is also judged, and if there is more of similarity, then marriage can take place. Otherwise, in future, that may or may not continue. Like the man is Devagan and the girl is Rakshasgan, so there will be a big problem. Devagan, Rakshasgan, Naragan, these are there also. So at least Devagan should be there. Otherwise, this does not suit. So in this way, there is a judgment of the horoscope, and now in that way, but previously it was. In this way, as we know, Bhishmadev took away 3 daughters of king of Kashi for his brothers, right? Bhishmadev snatched 3 girls, daughters of Kashiraj, Amba, Ambalika, Ambika, right? Lord Krishna, he took Rukmini Devi in that way, Then Arjun snatched Subhadra Devi. In that way, there are different instances where the girls are kidnapped or owned. Sometimes there is swayamvar. The girl can choose her suitable partner by some exam. Like Draupadi Devi, she had swayamvar. That there will be a water place, and on top there will be a fish hanging, and by the below of the fish a wheel will be running like this. And seeing the shadow in the water of the fish, one has to pierce that fish. In spite of the wheel going, in spite of, that's just why seeing the shadow, he has to pierce. So, no one was able to do that but Arjun. Similarly, breaking the bow of Lord Shiva was the condition for Sita Devi. Sita Devi's marriage was like that. Anyone who can lift this bow and put the string. But that bow was so heavy, it was given by Lord Shiva, and no ordinary people could lift the bow. And in that way, many of the kings, many princes, many heroes came and tried, and they were failure. But Lord Ramchandra went, Ram and Lakshman, although they were just young boys. So they were taken to kill Tarka, the Rakshasi, by Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra Muni took Ram and Lakshman for killing Tarka, and on the way back they came to the place of Ahalya. Ahalya's husband is Gautam Muni, right? Gautam Muni's place they came to, and there a stone was touched by the foot of Lord Ramchandra, and she turned to a beautiful girl, woman. That's how Ahalya was delivered by the touch of the lotus feet of Lord Ramchandra. And after that, they went to this swayamvar place at the Mithila. King Janak, his place. And then Ramchandra owned Sita Devi. And in that way, that kind of marriage is also a very lasting one. We never find any divorce of those. Right? They cling to each other. They know this is the special personality. This boy will know this is a special girl, and the girl will know this is a special man. And they are fully satisfied with each other. And for that, the system was that before marriage, boys and girls should not mingle with others, with other men or women. In that way, first time when they meet each other, associate with each other, they find speciality in them. And the boy thinks this girl is very special. Possibly I couldn't get second one. Like this. So similarly, the girl also thinks this boy is very special. And in that way, for lifetime they stay together. And the system is that looking at others' wife is sinful. Looking at other man by the women is sinful. Right? So in that way, the system was very pakka. But nowadays, it is gone practically. Hardly somewhere some people are doing such things. There are a few still in India, but mostly all corrupted. So in that way, now we find that time is almost. Time is almost up. Okay. So then we find people became Shudras. Generally in the society, maximum people are Shudras. Maximum people Shudras. And out of that, some people are Vaishyas, businessmen. And less than that are some Kshatriyas, heroic people, fighters. And less than that is a number of Brahmanas. Right? In the society today, mostly Shudras, and only those who are getting sanskar. By sanskar, sanskarat bhavet dija, janmato jayate shudro, sanskarat bhavet dija, vedopathat bhavet vipro, brahmajanati iti brahmana. So, one becomes brahmana not just by birth. By birth, one is Shudra, but if they follow the sanskar, the purificatory processes, then by that, gradually they become purified. So in that way, we have to be purified internally and externally. Internally by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, externally by taking baths, keeping ourselves clean, pure. In that way, Prabhupada said, purity is the force. We have to maintain purity. Prabhupada mentions many times, maintain your purity. Purity is the force. So, we have to try and be pure because this Krishna is supremely pure. Supreme pure. Pavitram paramam bhavan. Pavitra means pure. Param means supremely. Supreme pure is Krishna. And if we want to associate with Krishna, have relationship with Krishna, then we have to be pure as well. A pure man or woman will not associate with impure people. Right? So, we have to try and maintain purity and enhance it. The more we become pure, the more we become powerful, the more we become closer to Krishna. Hare Krishna. Any question, comment, suggestion?
Nobody asking question, that's why. So, you told horoscope matching, so it is a nice system, but you can see the blood property in horoscope. Putryāḥ kiyote bhajya. So there is the purpose of marriage that beget child, progeny. But after marriage, some problem is there, some thalassemia. So before marriage, we should see the blood. Isn't it?
It's too much.
Nowadays, the general people, they are discussing that we should.
There are different problems. They can be Mongoli girls are there. Different situations are there. Thalassemia is a kind of disease. So
before marriage,
checking, blood checking.
So no problem. Before, after marriage, no problem.
Of course, this material world is full of contaminations. Different kinds of contaminations. Not only one or two or three. So many problems are there. So, we should not think that by getting married we will be happy. If we can remain happy, that is, after some time some disease will not come up. After some time some disease will not come up. Is it not possible? So, we have taken birth here, so somehow we have to spend the time meaningfully and try and go back home, back to Godhead. That's the only aim we should have, and for that we should try and do as best as possible. Otherwise, even if you try, judge what kind of disease is there or not, who doesn't have disease? Who is free from disease? So, we should try and be Krishna conscious. And then even if there is disease, it will not be a big problem. Right? Everyone can have one or more diseases. Has. So, we cannot, strainer will not work. You must try and strain it. No. Okay?
And you told that that nowadays the Kali Yuga, Kalu Suddha Sambhava, the totally the systems messed. So in Prabhupada said the dowry system piety, very good. But nowadays we see the dowry system is like cars.
Yeah, many things are distorted. Many things are distorted. Previously there would be giving dowry, like when Vasudeva and Devaki was married. So much dowry was given, isn't it? And afterwards, that daughter will not claim her father's property. That was the system. But nowadays, the government has made system that son and daughter are equally supposed to get the share of the father's property. In that way, the relationship between the brother and sister is totally gone. Just like one of our godbrothers here, they came from Bangladesh. They had no money. Finally, that devotee went to America, got some money, purchased some land, and purchased in his father's name. And then these daughters came up, said, this all land should be equally distributed. And they took all the shares away. What is the relationship of brother and sister? Such instances are so many. So, the present that government system has ruined this relationship also. No dowry, that's okay, but this relationship is gone. Of course, there is no even number of children, hardly one or two, sometimes no children. What is the uncle, where is the maternal uncle, cousin, this, that? No, finish. Only one son or daughter, and no, that relationship is gone. So in that way, the present situation is very much degraded. To lift it up, it requires the Lord to come down. The Lord has to come down to put the train course to the platform, to its proper way. It's not easy thing. Just like some train derails, then you have to put that coach again on the track. So it's not easy job. Similarly, the society itself is fallen, and to put it on track again, it requires someone at least like Barahadev. Hari Bol. Srila Prabhupada ki, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.